Under Paris is a new Netflix movie that comes to us, of course, from France. It is the basic story of a shark who ends up in the Seine River in France and, of course, creates all sort of havoc once it gets there. Now, this movie is, of course, one in a long line of shark movies in which the sharks tend to be the bad critters in the movies. And I am not a shark fan, but I was able to sit down and watch this, and I'll have to say this movie is pretty bad. Pretty bad. In fact, it's quite laughable. There were multiple times that I just had a good old belly laugh, especially when you get to the last third of the movie. The special effects are really not that good. In fact, that's part of what makes it so laughable are the special effects. This movie makes me want to see them bring back Mystery Science Theater 3000, because I think this movie would be a prime candidate to be skewered on that show. So, there are many other shark movies that are much better. Jaws, Deep Blue Sea, Open Water, and even though I was not a fan of the Meg movies, I'd really say the Meg movies are probably better than this movie. Like Jaws, the shark, for a portion of the movie is not visible. Now at the end it shows up more. There is a mayor of Paris who, just like the mayor in Jaws, is very farsighted. What was it? Was it Memorial Day weekend, I believe, in Jaws, that they were opening the beaches and he didn't want to listen. In this movie, they're having a big triathlon, the swimming portion in the Seines, and it's real close to the Olympics, and they spent like almost $2 billion to get everything together, and she doesn't want to hear anything about the possibility of a shark there. So it does share, those similarities, but it just is not, it's not really scary. Like I said, the special effects are not really that good. The character development is so-so. To me, it didn't really matter who got 8 or who didn't get 8. I wasn't that invested in these characters. As I've said many times before, though, the only advantage to seeing this movie, if you have Netflix, is you're paying for the bundle of movies and TV shows. You're not paying for this as an individual movie ticket. So that would be the only reason that, I'd watch this. If you're looking for kind of a popcorn type movie, sure, it falls in that category. But I'm only going to be able to give Under Paris 1 out of 5 stars.